The Lord's brought you to another birthday, and we celebrate it. We praise God for your life. On behalf of the staff, the trustees, the chapter leaders, the whole National Action Network family, I want to wish you a happy birthday. I want to tell you that your life has made an impact in at least 3 ways that I understand it. First of all, you have made a tremendous impact on the global village. What started out as a protest movement in Bensonhurst and other small places has become worldwide in its value. God has used you in a mighty way. And then you have had an impact on this nation. America has been impacted by your protests, by your accuracy, by your honesty, by your prophetic witness. And then our people, African American people, owe a lot to your courageous effort to bring equality to our lives. You have stood on the legacy of the great civil rights leaders of our time, and you've taken your place at this hour. I'm very proud to know you and to be your associate, to honor to serve with you in the work of the National Action Network. It is a personal thing for me when I say happy birthday, because you have been my friend, my brother, and I look forward to us continuing the journey that God has given us. Happy birthday to you, Al. May you have many more, and may this one give you renewal. God bless you.
Hey, this is Pastor Steffie Bartley, Northeast Regional Director for the National Action Network. I've just come. I'm here in New Jersey. I wish I could be there to wish Reverend Al Sharpton a happy birthday, but I'm here in New Jersey at the Tech Center, Reverend Sharpton's studio here in New Jersey. And Reverend Sharpton, I just want to thank you for all that you do, not just for me, but for so many people throughout this country. And I just wanted to wish you a happy, happy birthday. I pray God continue to bless your life. I pray that this Rise Up, it will touch so many lives throughout the country. It has touched my life. And so I just wanted to come here and say to you, Reverend Al, I love you. Happy birthday. Keep up the good work.
Hello, Reverend Sharpton. Pastor Porter here, all the way from the West Coast in Sacramento, California, wishing you a happy and blessed birthday. I also want to congratulate you on your brand new book release, Rise Up. Thank you, sir, for being who you are to our community, our nation, and to the world. Thank you for your leadership and your personal mentorship in the areas of activism and social justice. You have certainly inspired me to rise up and push my whole leadership game to a whole nother level. So again, happy birthday, and please take time to enjoy your day. Love you. Blessings.
Rev, happy birthday, man. Look, I've been blessed. I got a good father who taught me how to be a man in this world, but more importantly, I got a great father who have taught me how to be a man in the business I'm in. And that's the business of serving people, fighting for justice. From the TV studio, to the radio studio, to the march, to the pulpit. You have shown us what it looks like to live a committed life. And I can tell you this, for as long as I live, and for the time that God has put me here, Nan will be in my heart, your work will be in my hand, and I will always keep it loud and proud. No justice, no peace.
Happy birthday to my good friend and fellow Libran, the Reverend Al Sharpton, civil rights extraordinaire. Reverend, I'm so proud to call you my friend. Over the years, I've watched you stand up for justice, even if it meant standing alone, but you always stood for principle. So I hope you have the happiest of birthdays and many, many more.
Happy birthday, Reverend Sharpton. The Leadership Conference and I are so grateful for your steadfast moral compass, everything you have done for all of us, for communities around the country in the fight for justice, in the fight for racial equality. We don't know where we would be without you. And so as you celebrate this birthday, we hope that you will bring us more light, more justice, more freedom in the years to come. Thank you for everything.
Happy birthday, Reverend Al. Thank you for a lifetime of incredible work fighting to make our city, state, and nation more just. And since today is your 66th birthday, I really want to thank you for not even thinking of retiring. There's so much work to be done to root out and destroy white supremacy, and it's an honor to be by your side in this battle for justice and the soul of our nation. I can't think of many who love New York City as much as you, and we're all better off for that.
Hi, Rev. It's Congresswoman Terri Sewell from Alabama, wishing you a very happy birthday. I am so grateful to you, National Action Network, for all that you do for the fight for the underserved, the unprivileged, the indigent, and voiceless among us. I am indeed personally thankful for the friendship and support that you have shown me and my constituents in Alabama throughout the years. From standing with us in Birmingham, Alabama, to save the indigent care at Cooper Green Hospital, to your annual pilgrimage to my hometown of Selma to commemorate Bloody Sunday and the anniversary of the Selma to Montgomery March, you have truly been in the trenches with us in our fight for equity, voting rights, and restorative justice for all. Happy birthday, Reverend Sharpton. May God continue to bless you in health, happiness, and strength for many years to come.
Reverend Sharpton, I just had to wish you a significant, historic, and freedom-loving happy birthday. Thank you for always being on the battleground of social justice, of criminal justice reform, and of enlightening us about the freedoms that all people deserve. Thank you for being there for Trayvon Martin, for Jenna Six. Thank you for being there in a mighty way for the horrible and heinous acts against George Floyd and being there for their family. Thank you for being there for Breonna Taylor and Walter Scott and Eric Garner and so many others. But thank you for being the kind of astute questioner of the probative mind that understood the vastness of social justice and voting rights and, yes, the importance of reparations. So I want you to have a dynamic birthday, and I want you to know that we couldn't love you any more than we love you down here in Houston, Texas. We love you in Texas. We thank you for sharing yourself with us whenever we call. And I just want to say for a moment, you have a wonderful birthday. I'll never forget the moment you came to honor my mother in a homegoing celebration. That's the kind of man you are. Many more years, because we need you in this nation. Happy birthday, the Reverend Al Sharpton.
Reverend Al, Eric Johnson, President and CEO of the National NAACP. On behalf of our members across the country, I want to wish you a happy 28th birthday as you celebrate this momentous occasion and continue to be the voice and the advocate that we all need you to be. Stay strong, stay vocal, stay focused. Peace and power.
Reverend Sharpton, you have devoted your life to justice and equality. Thank you for using your voice to empower those who don't have a voice. Thank you for speaking up on issues like the digital divide and connectivity to underserved communities. But today, we celebrate you, Reverend Al. Thank you, and happiest of birthdays. Marie.
Hey, Reverend Sharpton, I just want to wish you a happy 66th birthday. I hope you have an incredible year ahead of you and so many, many more. Much love and respect.
Peace. This is Rudolf Mckissick Jr. Big brother, what's going on, man? 66 years old. They say 6 is the number of man. You got it twice. So it's apropos with the number that represents man, and you got it twice to say, what a man, what a man. You are our drum major for justice. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do to help us rise up. You like that? I'm so appreciative, man, of the space that you've given me personally in your life and the space you have afforded me time and time again on your show and in other spaces, and to be a part of your amazing board at the National Action Network. What you do continually for us as a people, for prison reform, for getting out the vote, and for making sure that we are informed of what our needs are and what we need to do is absolutely amazing. You are, without question, a prophet without peer, to use my boy Freddie Haynes' phrase. You are smooth as the other side of the pillow When I get to be your age, I'm going to be that slim and I'm going to be that smooth and my hair going to be that slick. Man, you know I love you. You know Kim loves you. She sends her love and happy birthday. And the first time I get back to New York, we going to have a cigar on me, but it's going to be at your club. So it might be on you. Love you, man. Happy birthday.
Hi, everyone. This is Chuck Schumer, and I want to wish a very special happy birthday to my friend and our great leader, Reverend Al Sharpton. Now, many of you may not know it, but Reverend Sharpton and I share a lot in common. We're both from Brooklyn. We grew up a few miles away from each other. In his youth, the Reverend was a sensation as a child preacher, and I was a quiet member of my neighborhood Cub Scout troop. Later, while the Reverend was promoting James Brown concerts, I was traveling to Bob Dylan concerts. All right, we don't have everything in common, but one thing we share, we have both been fighting Donald Trump for a long time. Trump wanted to take over Starrett City in Brooklyn, kick out all the working class residents, and make it into luxury condos. We beat him. Reverend Sharpton's been fighting Trump ever since the Central Park 5 days, where he was vindicated, although too many years later. We also got into public service in a similar way. Me at 18, volunteering for the anti-war campaign of Eugene McCarthy. I so hated the Vietnam War. And Reverend Sharpton, working to break barriers by working for Shirley Chisholm's presidential race, each of us at 18. Now, neither of our candidates won, but those races changed the national conversation, and the Rev, in his way, and me in mine, continued to work to bring justice. It's what Reverend Sharpton's been doing ever since, driving the national conversation on civil rights, on racial justice, on reforming our criminal justice system, and equal access to healthcare, housing, and education. In the Senate, should I become majority leader, we Democrats are going to fight like hell to act on those very things Reverend Sharpton has fought for all his life. And that's why he's been so helpful in helping us take back the Senate. If we get in the majority, we'll put the Justice in Policing Act on the floor to end systematic racism in law enforcement. We'll put the Economic Justice Act on the floor to take money away from the corporate slush fund and invest it in communities of color and build generational prosperity with $250 billion of investment, one of the largest, if not the largest, ever made in poorer communities. And if we get the majority, we'll pass a strong COVID bill, including direct aid to small and minority lenders who lend to the Black and brown businesses who are often excluded from the banking system. And we will work really hard to undo those terrible laws that the Supreme Court passed, which endanger the right to vote. We will strengthen the right to vote. We will strengthen our democracy. We will make DC a state. So, in a year of so much struggle, I'm glad for fighters like Reverend Sharpton. Rev, thanks for all you have done. I hope to see you very soon in person.
Rev, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. And you remember many years ago we were sitting in a restaurant and we discovered that we had the same birthday? You're a little younger than me, but I just want to wish you a happy birthday, a great year. We are 30 days from an election, and you and I are going to do everything we can to make sure that we have drastic change in our country. Happy birthday. Look forward to telling you that in person or on your show.
Reverend Al, I am pleased to join with many, many others in wishing you a happy 66th birthday. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on that new book of yours, Rise Up. I'm hopeful that the timeliness of its publication will prove productive on November 3rd, only 30 days away from your great celebration. I'm also hopeful that the experiences we have shared together will continue not just to bear fruit, but to leave for those who come after us a legacy that they wish and should emulate. Once again, happy birthday. I hope you have many, many more. Now, as you know, I have gotten beyond the promise, but I'm not going to wait for you. I want you to get to where I am, but I want to be gone on to higher heights and a greater number of years. Let's enjoy them together. Godspeed.
I just want to say happy birthday to the legend, to the hero, the role model for all of us who are behind him in line. You got a lot of people behind you in line, but we're never going to catch up to you when it comes to what you've done in media, what you've done in civil rights, what you've done in social justice, what you've done in liberatory Christianity. There's so many areas, there's so many fights, there's so many campaigns, there's so many issues that you shaped. You really just can't tell the story of Black America or American progress without saying the name of Reverend Al Sharpton, and you're just getting started. Many, many more birthdays. Just honored to be one of your many, many mentorees. But we love you, we appreciate you, we don't say it enough. We should say it more and more and louder and louder. Happy birthday, Reverend Al Sharpton.
Hey, Rev, taking a short break from a day of Zooms and meetings and budget preparation and focusing on getting out the vote, to just say to you, thank you for your friendship, fellowship, and brotherhood. Happy birthday to you as you celebrate another year of contributions and commitment to our people. Much respect, much love from me and my entire family and the National Urban League for the partnership, the fellowship, and the brotherhood. God bless you. Black Lives Matter.
Happy birthday, Reverend Sharpton. You've always been such a steadfast and amazing advocate for our community. From voting rights to civil rights, making sure people's voices are heard, making sure our community's voices are lifted up. That work has never been more important than now, and I just want to thank you for being at the forefront of it for decades. I can't wait for what we do together in the future. God bless and enjoy your birthday.
This is United States Senator Cory Booker wishing the Reverend Al Sharpton a very, very happy birthday. Man, I celebrate your birth, but I am truly grateful for the way you've been living your life. For pretty much my entire career, from being mayor of the city of Newark to U.S. Senator, you have been such a great friend, such an incredible advisor, and someone that I've leaned on in spirit and wisdom. And so thank you so much. Happy birthday, man. Thank you for bringing so much light and love to the world.
Long ago, when there were just AM radio stations, there was a song that was played in every diner from Alabama to California that in the chorus said, "Get your kicks on Route 66. I'm thankful unto God for my spiritual father and mentor. He has been a father and a big brother. He is our modern day living legend. I thank God for the life of Reverend Al Sharpton. How it is that he has really navigated a generation in the hip hop movement of how it is that you can be socially relevant without compromising your integrity. Those of us who are old enough, long before MSNBC, behind those three-piece suits and that television camera, he was wearing sweatsuits like Run DMC and gold chains like LL Cool J. From that Al Sharpton to this one, he has been consistent in his love for our people and for his commitment for making America great for the very first time. We salute you, we celebrate you, and we're thankful for your life.
Happy 66th birthday, Reverend Sharpton, from Rev Run and family. We love you. Many more.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, my dear Reverend Al. May you be blessed with as many birthdays to come as you have already had. I thank you for being who you are, and I thank you for being the person that you are to me. You have become my mentor, my advisor, my Black history teacher, and most of all, my friend. A friend that I can always count on. Reverend Al, I hope you are blessed with everything that you need this birthday, and most of what you want. I know Eric is smiling down on you and saying happy birthday also. So Reverend Al, be blessed this birthday and for many to come.
Happy birthday, Al Sharpton. You know, we have a long road to travel before we can find justice. And thank God, Al, we got you to let them know they won't find the peace until we get that justice. We've been fortunate over the years to have people like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Adam Clayton Powell, Percy Sutton, and our beloved John Lewis. And one of the things that's always impressed me when John would say, if you see something wrong, and you know it's wrong, do something, make some trouble. Well, Reverend Sharpton, you don't have to make any trouble. Trouble comes to you. And people have the confidence in knowing that you just won't say something about it, but you'd get in trouble and you would do something about it. With the family, with the courts, in the streets, you make trouble, and that is good trouble. And so thank you for filling in that vacuum, and thank you for the tens of thousands of people that just when that club was coming down on their head, they said, do what you have to do, but I'm going to tell Al Sharpton. So happy birthday. You deserve it. They said that Mr. Brown was one of the hardest working entertainers. I can tell you, you are one of the hardest working public figures that I've ever seen. Keep up the good work, Al. God bless you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Reverend Sharpton. You've been a friend to me for many, many years, and I am grateful. I will never, ever forget your kindnesses to me over time. And I hope that you celebrate your birthday in grand style. I'm surrounded by friends and family, as it should be.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sharpton. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Rev, this is Reverend Rivers. God bless you. Happy birthday to you. 66 is a great number. I'm so glad that the Lord has kept you because of your faithfulness for this season that we're in right now. America needs you. You are the premier civil rights leader of our time. And we thank God that you continue to be strong and healthy to do this work. Enjoy your birthday. You are a fit testimony to those who've learned down through the years. If you remain faithful, don't give up, don't back down, don't surrender your integrity or your values. The Lord will elevate you to a place where even those who were set against you will have to call your name in praise. So thank God for you, Reverend. I'm so glad about it. Glad to be in the family of Nan. Thank you for bringing us on and for giving us this opportunity. The best is yet to come. Happy birthday, Reverend Al Sharpton.
Ashe, ashe, Reverend Al. This is Inez saying, I want you to have a wonderful, blessed, happy birthday. And to say to you, thank you, because this village of Harlem is grateful to you for opening up the minds of this country to the atrocities that the Black families have suffered for 400 years. To say thank you for initiating that all of us will stand tall and united. To say thank you, to see to it that we work together and support one another. Reverend Al, thank you, thank your family, thank your daughters, and thank your grandson, who will be the next leader that will take over and lead us into the 22nd century. God bless and enjoy your day.
Hi, this is New York City Council Member Robert E. Cornegy Jr., representing the vibrant communities of Bedford-Stuyvesant and Northern Crown Heights in your beloved Brooklyn. I wanted to take a moment to wish you a happy birthday and apologize for not being able to be there to celebrate with you on your birthday. But I'm flying out right now, as you can see. I'm flying down to Virginia to enroll my daughter in a boarding school. They moved her date back, and she finally has a move-in date, which is Saturday morning, unfortunately at the exact same time as your celebration. But I would be remiss if I didn't take an opportunity to send just this video message of love and support for all that you do. Your long legacy of social justice and action work, your long legacy of servant leadership has set the table for elected officials like myself to be able to lead boldly and without compromising. But I would be remiss also if I didn't just tell one quick story. Well, this particular boarding school is 15 minutes outside of Washington, D.C. And when my daughter and I went to visit, the headmaster felt compelled to tell me that the school was primarily populated by the parents of people who are Trump supporters. And my response to him was that I felt compelled to tell him that if he did not, and that school did not conduct himself as one that was inclusive to all students, all races, all ethnicities, all education levels, that there would be at least one busload led by Uncle Al. So I did use your name to let them know that we would be there if they did not do what was right by our students, especially our black students. So I want to thank you for channeling your energy through me to be able to say to them that while we embrace the opportunities that are there for us, we won't be compromised and we won't fall back. So thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your mentorship. And most of all, enjoy your birthday. Love you, Reverend Al.
Hello. It's a privilege to join the members and friends of the National Action Network to wish the brilliant Reverend Al Sharpton a happy birthday. Reverend Sharpton, for decades, your extraordinary activism and leadership have been essential to our mission to defend justice, promote dignity, and advance opportunity for all. Whether standing strong against systemic injustice, protecting civil liberties, or securing the sacred right to vote, your faith, courage, and vision have been a source of great strength in our communities and have helped move our nation closer toward a more perfect union. On behalf of your many friends in Congress, please accept our best wishes for a year ahead filled with health and happiness. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Reverend Al Sharpton. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, for our people, for the country, for the world. You mean everything to us, and I'm so grateful to have you as my OG. Happy birthday, Rev.
October 3rd, when you were born, Al, it was a special gift to the world. I was blessed to have this gift in my life. When you were 13 years old, your mother gave it to me. We worked together across these years. Now it's a special challenge. You have an unusual platform from which to convey information. National Action Network, MSNBC, the Daily Radio Show, you tell our story convincingly every day. So I want to express my thanks to you. Now you've written the book, Rise Up. I've urged people around the nation to buy it. I've written 50 copies for my family and for my staff. You mean so much to us. I thank you. God bless you. And keep on keeping on. God will always bless you because you give God blessings with your service every day. Love you, buddy.
Hey, Reverend Sharpton, it's Joy Reid, your little baby sister. And I just want to say to you, happy birthday. I wish that I could be there for your birthday celebration, but it's virtual anyway, so I actually kind of am there because this is the modern era. Thank you for everything that you've always done to stand up for our community, to stand up for our lives, to tell us and explain to us how we can make sure that everyone understands that our lives matter. Thank you for being a beacon, for being a hero, for being a civil rights leader, for being my personal off-the-record pastor, for giving me advice, for giving me support, whether it's in work, whether it's in life. Your wonderful, beautiful family, your incredible daughters, your beautiful little grandbaby, your entire family is just so wonderful, so precious to me. So I just want to say happy birthday, Big Brother Rev, and I hope it is the best birthday ever.
Rev, on behalf of Andrea, Yolanda, Renee, and I, we want to wish you a happy, incredible, and extraordinary birthday. You know, young people talk about being woke today. Many of them today are awakened, and many people around the world, because of your leadership. And so on this birthday, once again, we want to thank you for your leadership. We want to send out a lot of love. And we want you to be safe and healthy and have wellness and have many, many, many more birthdays. Again, happy birthday, Rev. We love you.
Peace, Reverend Al. Salutations, my brother. Happy birthday. I thank you for being you, for being a really sincere and true human being and brother to our community, a leader, always being there and showing up just to be a voice for us and actually care for people. You doing the work, man, and I just really want to honor you for that and hope that you celebrating your birthday in the best ways, with love around you, good people, and just enjoying the day. I'm sending you love, and may God always be with you and continue to be with you and continue to use you. And anybody else out there watching this, make sure you go out and vote. Reverend Al, I know you voting too. So anyway, happy birthday. We love you. I love you. God bless.
Afternoon, Reverend Al Sharpton. It's me, Keke Palmer, wishing you a very, very, very happy birthday. Hope it's filled with so much love, peace, and happiness, and so many more. God bless you.
Happy birthday, Reverend Al Sharpton. I don't even want to tell you how many years I have known the Reverend. Remember when you were a child and your parents would say, "I've known him for 20 years. You would think, how is that even imaginable? 20 years. Someone's going to die soon. Well, it's been well over 20 years that I know the good Reverend. We have both seen our ups and downs and have endured the journey of life and come out the other side. The Reverend has gotten stronger, better, and even more effective over the years. He's a national voice, an historic civil rights leader, and he even has his own TV show. The Reverend followed the advice of the good book. He has learned from those who came before. Take the best from each and form your own composite. The Reverend learned from Dr. Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson and John Lewis and Bishop Washington and Reverend William Augustus Jones and Rosa Parks, and he brought forward many of their best talents. The Reverend has a God-given gift for oratory. Of course, I think would be more effective if he had an accompanying PowerPoint to go along with it, but he still has time to do that. He educates and he motivates people. He can lead people, and he has the courage to take on the difficult fights. Most of all, the Reverend is effective because he embodies the most important lesson. His entire effort is geared to make change, to right wrongs, and to improve people's lives. The Reverend just doesn't want to fight the good fight. He wants to win, and he does. That was Dr. King's brilliance. Everything was for the singular purpose of making progress. Today, everyone calls themselves a progressive, but you can't be a true progressive without accomplishing progress. As the Reverend recently said when we were signing New York's groundbreaking chokehold law, his formula has 3 steps: demonstration, legislation, reconciliation. Demonstrate, to make people's voices heard, articulate the grievance, create critical mass to get government to pass reform legislation, meaningful change, and then reconciliation between the parties to restore productive relationships. The Reverend's formula has worked, and it has helped New York State achieve its goal of being the progressive capital of the nation. New York sets new precedents in civil rights and equality, and then challenges the nation to follow. We did it when we worked together to pass the best gun control laws in the nation, the highest minimum wage law in the nation, the strongest anti-discrimination laws in the nation, the first special prosecutor for police misconduct in the nation, the first free college tuition program in the nation, the first mandate to reimagine public safety departments in the nation, and when we closed more prisons and developed more alternatives to incarceration than at any time in this state's history. What's the goal at the end of the day? To leave this place a better place, to make the world better for our being here. Reverend Sharpton does that again and again and again. I'm proud to call him a friend.
Al Sharpton, I love you so much. God bless you. Happy birthday, and may you have many, many more, because we need you in our lives.
Reverend Al, my friend, Marvin said, listen, happy birthday to you, man. The fact that you are living in this season and in this time much debauchery, foolishness, and systemic racism is taking place. It's just a great blessing to have somebody that's being a forerunner for us in this day and in this time and